everyone. The world of English language is boundless, it's infinite, and we can learn and investigate every sphere for ages, for years, for months, and this time, in our case, for eternity, you know. But we wanted at least to give you this drop from the very beautiful turquoise ocean of genetics today. So we have a very special guest today, an outrageous personality, a great girl, an outstanding learner, and one of my best students. It's like Diana Liskova-Dvorkis. So we are going together with Diana today. Hi Diana.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
We're going to investigate the sphere of genetics. So please, if you want to know more of very significant genetic terms, please keep watching us. So, Dianchka, it's really nice to see you today, but you know, in such atmosphere, unusual, extraordinary atmosphere, then you are going to teach me actually, and our viewers. So, my first question is, you know, it's really extraordinary for the youngsters today to investigate and learn this sphere. Why have you chosen this particular branch of science, and are you keen on biology and chemistry from childhood?
First, yes, I'm keen on biology from childhood, like since I was 4. My family doctor, Inna Vyacheslavna, presented me a huge book about human anatomy, and it was my favorite book. In chemistry, I'm keen on not for so long time, but I'm also keen on in it. And I started learning genetics like a year ago, and for me it was like the most interesting thing in all biology that I studied for all my life.
Thank you for background knowledge. Now we see where it all is hidden, thanks to your doctor. So my first term I would like to bring up today is allele. So what does it mean?
It's like alternative name of gene, which we use in most of genetic literature and other things in genetics.
Okay, so actually it's kind of synonymic, right?
Yes.
As far as I understand.
Yes.
But just if people are professional readers, so they just see allele, not gene, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now I understand more. What about amino acid?
It's like one of the main parts of RNA and DNA.
Okay, thanks. Codon.
Codon is triplet of RNA, or DNA also could be like triplet.
Okay. DNA. What about DNA? Because you say like codon, it's triplet of DNA. For me, DNA, you know, it's like it's about nothing. So could you provide us with more maybe examples?
Yes, DNA is such molecules which we have like in all organics. For example, in flowers we also can have it in their cells.
So you're trying to say that if two roses have different petals or
yes,
different hints or hues of these petals, and their stems of course are unique, right? And leaves, it's because they just bring and they have different
they have
DNA,
this
right?
information in their DNA.
Okay, thanks, I understand. And the color and even the shape of and the bud of one flower different from another flower because of that, right?
It's because of karyotype.
Oh, okay, okay, so we will need more further explanation then. So what about the gamete?
Gamete is a name in genetics of cells, reproductive cells.
Reproductive, okay. Genome.
Genome is all genes together, which we have.
Okay, so it's kind of general term, right, which
yes,
unites all genes, right?
Yes.
Okay, what about karyotype? This is very interesting. I know you explained me in one of my classes, you just took everything into your hands and you explained me why one of my youngsters, he has got blue eyes and neither of parents, neither me nor my husband, we have the same color. So this is where it all started. So
yes, Karyotype is like differences between two organisms. For example, I have blue eyes, you have hazel eyes.
Okay, now I see. Next term is like phenotype.
It's like more that we have everyone in us. For example, our cells, they're in their constructions, they're the same.
So this is called like phenotype, right?
Yes.
This is like the same similarity of a particular cell in every organism. Okay, I see. What about Punnett square?
I have like how it looks. It looks like this. Here I used
I see capital letters and colors. Yeah.
Yes.
Could you explain us more about these capital letters and colors?
We have here like color and like shape.
Shape and size, right?
Not shape and size, like more shape and size.
Okay, I see.
We have like here dominant alleles and not dominant one. Dominant here we have yellow, and not dominant we have green. And because of this, in every part where we have like capital A, we will have yellow piece.
Okay.
And where we have capital B, we will have not wrinkled piece.
Okay. And what about the color? If it's green?
If it's green, we have like two not dominant. We have like two small A letters.
Okay,
like here, we have like two small A.
Okay, I see.
And we will have only one a green wrinkled piece because only in one time we will have like two A, small a and two small b.
Oh, I see. Okay. Next term is like RNA.
RNA is also have every cell.
Okay. So it's the same as DNA.
Yes.
So every cell has DNA and RNA.
Yes.
So what's the difference? Why would they need to have two names?
RNA is one-lined thing and DNA it's two-lined, but RNA we have like three types of RNA like at all.
What is more significant, DNA or RNA? What goes first?
I think, if I'm not mistaken, also first go RNA and then DNA.
DNA, okay. And the last but not the least important is like sex chromosomes I wanted to ask you, and about genetic disease. Are they connected somehow?
Yes, they're connected because most of genetic illnesses, they are connected to sex chromosomes. Of this, men have more genetic disease than women, because we have like two the same sex chromosome and men have two different.
So because of these different chromosomes, like because men kind of bring in them female and male chromosomes, yes, right? So they have more possibilities for genetic disorders, yes, or disease. Thank you, Diana. Yeah, I think for the beginning, for the start, it's overwhelming. It's too much information. It's a lot of information about unknown things, but next time we're going to learn more and more, and we're going to improve our world of knowledge. Maybe we will learn more about biology, and I would like to know all of you to see at the very end. So to be really smart in some of these spheres, you need to bring and learn such books. Do you see the size? Okay, so it's all about genetics, and it's really important these days, and it makes me happy that our youngsters have interest in something valuable, that our future is not lost, but we have a lot in front of us, thanks to Dianочка, thanks to kids who are learning, exploring the languages. So you could see that she is bilingual, actually, even multilingual, because she knows many foreign languages, but it's very interesting how she can bring up her thoughts and highlight her thoughts both in her native languages and in English. So thank you very much for staying with us. Please subscribe to our channels. Next time it will be even more interesting.